Assalamu alaikum viewers, hope for best of your health and iman. Today's topic is structure of bacteria. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the structure of bacteria. We're gonna see the what is the structure of bacteria, its external structure. Two portions they have: external structure as well as internal structure, internal components and external components. In this video I'm gonna discuss about the 5 components, and the next episode we're gonna discuss about the other 5. Almost they have 10 components, major components of the structure of bacteria. Okay, there are 2 types of the structure of bacteria: external structure as well as internal structure. Okay, the first external structure is capsule and the slime layer. It is the external structure. We have to differentiate between the capsule and slime layer. The sticky layer secreted outside the cell wall is known as capsule, and the diffused layer is known as slime layer. So we have to differentiate. If its layer is diffused, it is known as slime layer, and if it is secreted outside the cell sticky layer, then it is known as capsule. So this is differentiation between both cells. Then is the mostly their components, they have the mostly polysaccharides and few polypeptides. So these are the organic compounds which is capsule and the slime layer is made up of. Glue like nature helps to helps capsule to attachment to its substrate and to form the colony. So this is the function of this capsule or the slime layer. So there are 2 major functions. One is resistance to the antibiotics. It means that if capsule have resistance, so the antibiotic cannot attack. Flagella. This is the next structure, which is again the outside or the external structure of the bacterial components. Okay, flagella. What is flagella? It is hair-like, helical cytoplasmic appendages. So these are the 3 characteristics of the flagella: hair-like, helical, and appendages. Which appendages? Cytoplasmic appendages, which come out of the cytoplasm to outside of the cell. This is known as the flagella. One end or the both, and it means that they can be on the one end. One flagella can be attached to one end, or maybe on the both end, or they may also have from the along the sides, or maybe around the full bacteria, whole bacteria. So I'm gonna show you the arrangement of the bacteria. The third structure, which is the Pilli or Fimbriae, it is also the external structure. Motile as well as non-motile bacteria, they have the hollow filaments, hollow filamentous rods. So this is known as a Pilli or Fimbriae. This is not for the movement of the bacteria. Flagella is just for the movement of the bacteria, and these have other functions. So that's why motile as well as non-motile bacteria has hollow filamentous rod-like structure, which is known as Pilli or Fimbriae. Protein, which is protein present in the Pilli, its name shows that pillin is present in the Pilli, which is the protein in this structure. What do Pilli do? Cell to cell interaction, cell to cell attachment. So this is the function of Pilli or Fimbriae. And one distinguishing Pilli is that which is known as F. pilus or sex pilus. This is that pilus which is help out bacteria for their sexual reproduction. Cell wall. Okay, the next structure is the cell wall. So outside the cell wall we have studied the capsule, slime layer, flagella, Pilli or Fimbriae, and now the cell wall. Cell wall is beneath the capsule. So location of the cell wall is beneath the capsule and external to the cytoplasmic layer. So what do cell wall do? It helps to maintain the shape, and it is necessary for the growth and the development. And how do they know? They notice that it is important for the growth and the development. Scientists removed the cell wall of bacteria, and they check out the growth and the development of that bacteria. The bacteria which have completely removed their cell wall, they were unable to grow and to develop. So that's why it is very important for the bacterial growth, its development, its division. So this is not possible without cell wall. Next is the cytoplasmic membrane. Cytoplasmic membrane, of course, it comes beneath the cell wall. And what do cytoplasmic membrane do? Cytoplasmic membrane surrounded the living part of the cytoplasm. So it is semi-permeable. Semi-permeable means it can pass out some molecules, allow some molecules to pass out, and resist for the passage of some other molecules. And what are the components of the cytoplasmic membrane? It is the phospholipids, which is 20 to 30%, and proteins, which is 60 to 70%. And what is the model of of the cell wall, it is the common model which is started from the bacteria to the modern, you know, multicellular organism, that is bilayer. So it is bilayer structure in which the two layers of the phospholipids and in which the protein component are embedded. And then it has one more important function, which is energy production, and energy production in the cell is in the form of ATP. So this is very, very important function of the bacteria for the energy production. The second function of the cell wall is the attachment of the bacterial DNA. The bacterial DNA attaches itself to the cytoplasmic membrane. So 2-3 functions. So for the every part you have to discuss 2-3 important functions, its important components. Here is, you know, one diagram to show you the arrangement of the flagella. So see, in first you see this is the bacterial cell, a hypothetical structure of a bacterial cell, and this is the flagella. So is one flagella is, flagellum is attached to one end. Second, 2, 3, 4 flagellum almost, or 2 flagellum you can say, 2 or 4, they are attached on one side. Then in third diagram you will see 3 here and 3 here on both sides they have, and they may have arrangement like this, that all around the cell. And here is some, the minor structures of the flagellum which they have. Flagellum have, you see, this is the filament, which is you see outside the cell, this is filament. So this is the filament, and here is one hook which help to attach the flagellum to the cell. Then is L ring. This ring is known as L ring, which helps to attachment. Next is like, screws. So then comes this is layer which is lipopolysaccharide layer, which is lipopolysaccharide membrane. It is called this one. This is lipopolysaccharide membrane. Then this one is peptidoglycan layer. This peptidoglycan layer here, you will, I think it will be helpful to understand you. This is the peptidoglycan layer. Then comes the P ring, and next is the S ring, and this is the rod structure which then comes. This is the M ring. So these are the some rings and cytoplasmic membrane. Then comes the at last from which this is the point from the S ring. Next, this is attached to the cytoplasmic membrane of the bacterial cell. So I hope it will be helpful for you. Thank you so much for coming on my channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.